Hello Wastelanders, Wanderer here, and welcome to The Outer Worlds, one of my most anticipated games of 2019. This is of course by Obsidian, the makers behind such wonderful games such as Knights of the Old Republic, the Neverwinter series, which I have adored over the years, and of course, everyone's favorite, Fallout New Vegas. So, this has been described as basically Fallout New Vegas in space with a dash of other stuff in there as well, maybe a little bit of Mass Effect as well. So, I'm not going to say too much. I've already done the settings and stuff, so we should be good to go. We're going to be doing a blind playthrough, and I'm going to be doing this on Supernova. This is the hardest difficulty, because you guys know me. I want a challenge, right? This is for experienced players, but screw it. Screw it, man. I played RPGs. We'll get through this, okay? Can always lower it if it gets too hard, but I think we'll be all right. So the difficulties here are going to be that if we get crippled, we have to sleep to get it healed. Companions can die permanently. I don't know if I like that one. That's kind of rough, actually, because that's how it was in New Vegas as well. We're gonna do it, but and you know what? We're gonna do it, and it's gonna be what it is. These are all fine, I think. Let's do it.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Colony ship Hope found drifting, colonists unable to be revived. Hope to be left at edge of colony. Breach of the Hope security. Okay. So this is the scientist guy. The Rick guy. Everyone compares him to Rick from Rick and Morty. This dude, yeah. That is literally the same thing I have to do with my driver's side window on my car. Every time I get drive-through, I have to, like, smack that button a million times. Fugitive wanted by Halcyon holdings for boards for crimes against the colony, or crimes against humanity? I didn't see it.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Okay, so he's throwing a person out, and that person is going to be us. All right, let me read over some of these things real quick. So these are our attributes. This is, I'm told, a proper RPG. And by the way, I just want to note as well, I freaking love the title screen music. And this music that's going right now, I love this score. It's a little bit more serious than we've been hinted at so far with this game, and it's perfect. Like, it's the perfect space adventure music. It's a little bit cliche, but like I really enjoy it. Anyway, let's get going here with our stats. So body, mind, and personality. All right, so I already know that this has big guns like New Vegas and Fallout 4 and everything like that. And I want to be a big guns guy, right? That's my shtick. That's what I do. I want to blow shit up. I want to machine gun it down with a really big gun. So, that is governed by this skill right here. And the nice thing about, traditionally, if you go for heavy weapons, you also get access to melee skills as well. So we can kind of do both, right? The big heavy guns and the big heavy melee weapons. So let's go for, 10% more melee damage and a lot more carrying capacity. So the first point, oh no, it's just 20 per, okay, gotcha. I thought the first point gave you plus 100, but no, it's 100. It's 20 more per. That's decent. We only get
excellent cellular integrity, not likely to liquefy.
Oh, so he's like determining which ones he's gonna pick, and because we have high strength, he said that. Got it. Our All right, let's look at the other one. So this is heavy weapons and two-hand. I'll probably go with very high for
low
that.
likelihood of explosive cell death.
Dexterity? I'm going to say probably no. It's going to be more of like your sneaky gunslinger lockpicking, although I would like it for lockpicking because I will probably steal everything. I don't think there's any kind of karma system. I don't think anything's going to come back to bite us in the ass if we just like take everything that's not nailed down, which I probably will. Mind. So this is long guns, persuade, hack, medical science, termination. I like this because I will like long guns probably too. I'm sure that I'll have times where I don't have access to heavy guns or I can't carry that many around or whatever. But I only have so many points, so... Okay, so perception, this one's probably a no-brainer because it gives us lockpicking, engineering. It also helps out with heavy guns, long guns, and handguns. So I'll be kind of proficient in all of them since we're taking perception.
Like a catalog of mediocrity.
I think probably, yeah. So 10% bonus to extra headshot / weak spot damage. That's probably good. Do I want to go all the way on this?
You have an unnerving talent for reading people.
So you just said we had an unnerving talent for reading people. Does that mean that we're going to be able to probably use perception in a lot of speech checks and stuff? Could also go with some charm. Probably not going to go with a super charming guy. I know that in New Vegas, like, being charming was extremely important. Okay, so temperament affects two-hand melee, primarily. This is like the endurance type trait. 2 health regen per second as well. So if let me check this. 3.5 and 5. And we can even go higher than that, probably like 6.5. I don't anticipate using melee too much in this game. I will use it some. Being more tanky is always good, though, especially because enemies do more damage and stuff. But I think my preference would be to kill stuff before it kills me, which is going to be probably this one. Maybe I'll do like 2 here and like 1 here, just for a little bit extra. I think that's good. I think we're going to go with that. Although intelligence might be important too, because there are probably going to be science-y big guns, right? There's going to be crafting too, so I don't know if I'll want... You know what? We'll go a little bit smart too. You know what? We probably just made a horrible character, but that's fine. Okay, we get bonuses here too, like in Oblivion, right? You got bonuses, well, in New Vegas too. So ranged. Oh, we can see what these do. The base skill unlocks. Okay, so with heavy guns, you unlock TTD location hit effects. I forget what that does, but each one gives you more heavy weapon crit chance and heavy weapon sway. So this does more crit damage, better reload. Critical hits increase fire rate by 30% for 3 seconds. Nice. Whoa. Critical hits ignore 100% of armor. That is huge. Getting to master in that is a big deal because I think armor is a big thing in this game. And if you can just totally negate armor, you're going to be shredding stuff. That's always been the toughest part of dealing with using fast-firing heavy weapons traditionally in Fallout games, is that they have too much armor, and suddenly your minigun or your Gatling gun, whatever, just doesn't cut anymore because you're doing fast shots and too much of being ignored. Of course, this probably has a totally different armor system than what Fallout does, so I shouldn't compare it too much, I guess. But traditionally, in Fallout games is how that's been. This is not a Fallout game, obviously. Well, let me look at the other ones here. So in two-handed, you unlock your power and sweep attacks, so you can do AoE attacks. That's cool. Unlock location hit effects. Your two-handed weapon attacks are unblockable. That's great too, because having people block is always very annoying. Is that the time dilation, like temporal time dilation or something? That must be the time dilation thing, which is kind of like VATS in a way. But it's not VATS, it's VAFS. If you've played Fallout and used that mod, it just slows down time temporarily, lets you land good shots and stuff. This is cool too. It has a chance to knock people down. Knocking people down is always good. What about one hand? Reach, drain, stun. Okay, this is okay too. One hand's okay, but it seems like two hand is probably better. Although you can block as well. Like I think there's like a whole shield system too, right? Like let me see, blocking. block just before you hit to stagger your attacker. Okay, this is like Skyrim / I mean, other games I've played that have had this, where like if you block right away, you can stagger them and then you can get a counterattack in. That's really cool. It rewards good play. I like that quite a lot. Perfect blocks weaken opponents, increasing damage they take. Wow, for 5 seconds. Plus 100. Okay, so like I'm just thinking about synergy here, guys. So imagine like I'm using my one hand and my shield, and I block a guy with a perfect block, and they're going to be staggered and taking 100% more damage for 5 seconds. I whip out my heavy gun and start blasting them for 100% armor penetration, so all my damage goes straight through their armor, and they're taking double damage. Can you imagine how fast we're going to shred somebody with that? I have to be thinking about this stuff because we're playing on Supernova, which is the hardest difficulty. We have to be able to destroy people because they're going to have more health, they're going to do more damage. We got to be able to think about this stuff. Okay. I'm going to read through the rest of these real quick. I'm not going to go through every single one on screen because it would be the entire video. But I think likely we're probably going to go with ranged.
A crack shot. Capital.
Although, if this is like other games, like if this is like New Vegas, maybe I shouldn't be stacking. Like, this will make me good early on. I don't know, though, guys. We can't assume anything. We can't assume anything about levels and how leveling works and skills and all that stuff. I'm just going to do it based on what I think is good for now. But we're going to do that. And I don't know if we want to go with the secondary.
Ah, a blunt force trauma specialist. I might have a job for you.
I think I'm going to pass on this. I can only do one. Okay.
I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters.
I really like the blocking too. I really, really do think this is going to be good. The master rank on that is very, very enticing. The dodge one's okay too. I could see like uses for all these. Like my theory crafting brain, which you guys know, is pretty decent. You know, I'm the one that like comes up with builds and shit. It's like already churning and thinking about the possibilities of combining these things and how I can manipulate things. It's so exciting. I love this. I love theory crafting. Anyway, I'm going to look through the rest of these guys, and I'm going to say that we're probably going to go with mostly... I might do stealth just so I can have a decent chance to lockpick stuff. Selling goods to vending machines would be very nice. Lockpicking is also quite nice, though I don't know, like, if you're... Some of this stuff, like lessening it by 1 mag pick, that sounds nice, but like if you think about like Fallout 4 and how many bobby pins you end up with, it's not actually that big of a deal. So it might not really be that big of a benefit. Now this one, find pristine item chance plus 100%. Is pristine just like it's in perfect condition, doesn't need repaired? Or is that more like it's kind of some kind of special item? I don't know. Okay, guys, I've looked over these. There's way too much variety here for me to make any like super sound choices because I don't know anything about the game yet. I definitely want to go ranged because heavy weapons are my thing. That's what I'm going to be going for 100%. So I'll go ahead and do ranged for now. Stealth is my second choice because it's pretty low without any points into it, and having the ability to sneak and lock, pick, and hack, being able to steal stuff is always a huge advantage. It's how I became super overpowered super early in New Vegas, just by having so much stuff all the time. So I'm going to go with this. We'll see how it goes. I'm also going to be any weapon I get, any ranged weapon I get, I'm going to be very, very proficient in it from the get-go. It was a tough choice. I really wanted to go melee as well, but just because like both of these are just fantastic, but I feel like it would be unwise to specialize purely in combat, which is all I'd be taking if I did both melee and range. I like them both. If I had 3 points, I might go for melee. Let's get going though. Okay, so here's our aptitude. This is kind of like a background type thing, I think, looks like. We look through these. I don't know what determination does. Can I go back? Is determination a skill? That's okay, here we go. Oh, this is actually quite nice. Inhaler heal. You know. Okay, so hold on.
A rabble rouser. Perfect. The colony's full of rabble.
So this is pretty cool, actually. Determination at 20 skill or whatever. Inhaler heals you and your companion, but they get 30% of the healing effect. 20% critical chance, so like you can really buff up your companions quite a bit. I wonder how strong they are. I wonder if it's like Fallout New Vegas style, where like they're actually extreme badasses if you gear them up right and level them correctly and stuff, or if it's like Fallout 4 where they're just totally worthless. I'd assume because they have permadeath on Supernova, they are actually super badass. All right, I'm still gonna go with stealth.
Subtle and discreet. Exactly what I need.
If I could get 20 here, I might consider it. Like all these are good. Like, and that's a very good sign. If even the leadership stuff excites me, that's a good sign about this game. You know what? I could actually get +1 determination and get that if I wanted to. Drink effect duration, no. Block +1. These are all very, very minor things. Medical +1 can only help. It's going to mean that we heal stuff better. Science +1's good too. I like sciencey stuff.
I do have a lot of dirty test tubes.
I like science stuff too. Okay, well that's reasonable. I'm gonna be a male though. I don't like how the male looks at all. Let's hit randomize. Okay, that's a no. Whoa. Female, are you sure? Are you sure, game? Have you been out drinking, game? Because I see a... You know what? Let's not judge. Goatee and mustache, lady. Wow. These randomized ones are really ugly. Holy crap. That's a no. Wow. That is actually hideous. Okay, you're not totally hideous, but still a no. You're also quite hideous. What is going on? This facial hair looks kind of bad. Oh my god, this guy's a total psychopath. He's gonna murder everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not a guy, it's a female. Oh god. Boy. Upsetting people already. Upsetting people already. Alright. You look almost normal. I mean, crazy. Like, murder me in my sleep, you know, crazy. But almost normal. Holy crap. What the hell is this? Okay, guys, I could spend like an hour just hitting random on these because they're so hideous looking. They're so bad looking. They're so bad. Okay, you look almost normal, except for like the eyeshadow, the excessive eyeshadow and makeup, and the weird two-tone haircut. But you look almost normal. I'm gonna keep this one, and we're just gonna customize it here. What are the different heads? This one's okay too. That's like an actual normal guy. I don't want to say it looks like me because I can never find one that actually looks... Actually, that kind of does look like me. I mean, not really. Because, yeah, I can never actually find a preset or like anything close that actually looks like me in IRL. So I always just kind of give up on trying to make one that looks like me because I never can. It's like not even remotely possible. That looks like a normal dude, though. That screams normal guy to me. What are the skin tone options here? Super pale. No, I'm not that pale. Like a normal skin tone. Like that. That actually doesn't look terrible. It actually kind of looks kind of cool with the haircut. But just keep going. The red eyes. Where is like the hair? Is there a hair? Yeah, hair option. Okay, hairstyles. It's a very normal looking guy. I feel like there's so many crazy styles and stuff that would be a shame to do a normal one. I'm very tempted to just do something really, really stupid looking. That actually doesn't... That looks like Jon Snow! Wait a minute! Did we make Jon Snow? Did we accidentally make Jon Snow? Is there like a longer hairstyle? Well, not like that. I mean, like that's awful, but like doesn't quite do it either. Where's the Jon Snow haircut? I'm pretty sure we made Jon Snow an accident, guys. I'm like 90% sure we did. That is a bald Jon Snow. That is. It is. Oh my god, it is. What about facial hair? We gotta give him like a very a very modest beard, and like a I'm trying to be a manly man, but I really can't because I'm still a boy type beard. And it still doesn't come in quite as nice as it should, you know? Jon Snow has like totally like jet black hair. Let's wear... Okay, there's jet black. Okay, and then the hairstyles... Ironically, like the weird one looked the most... Yeah, this looks the most like... Because he has that kind of hair coming over the front, right? This looks like... Guys, you have to admit, this looks like Jon Snow. It does. Like, this is literally Jon Snow with, like, dreadlocks. Like, weird dreadlock hairstyle. We could go... There it is. Jon Snow. It's like Zach De La Rocca Jon Snow. It's radicalized Jon Snow. I am tempted to leave it like this. I really am, because we accidentally made Jon Snow, and it's hilarious to me. What about the eyes? Let me look at the eye colors. I kind of like the red, though. I don't know what color Jon Snow's eyes are, because I don't pay attention to that type of thing. Probably hazel. Probably brownish. I wonder if Kay will be happy with my character. Probably not. She always says I make the most ugly, horrible characters. It looks kind of crazy with that. I kind of like the red, though. It looks pretty cool. You know what? I like the red. Even though it's not realistic at all, I kind of like it. I kind of like radicalized Jon Snow. I kind of like it. There's the scraggly I'm trying to be a man type of beard, which looks pretty shitty, to be honest. It looks pretty bad. I can't tilt the head up at all, can I? I cannot. He looks extremely uncomfortable. Like, he looks like I've just shit my pants and it's in a spacesuit, and if I take off this spacesuit, everybody's gonna know it's gonna smell really bad, but it's chafing on my ass and it's disgusting. I'm sloshing around in my own filth. That's what this face says to me with that beard. So we're going to go to the other beard, which is more like, I'm a manly man and I have a beard because I'm a man, which I have a beard too. For that reason, because otherwise I look like a 8-year-old. Guys, I think this is it. I know this is weird, but like, this is the one that screamed, like, we accidentally made Jon Snow, and this is the one that screams Jon Snow to me. So this is gonna be it. Screw it. It's Jon Snow, of course. There we go, it's Jon. There he is. Jon Snow, the heavy gunner. Let's fucking do it.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Don't worry, guys. Jon Snow's here. He's gonna save the colony.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Yeah, stick it to him, Phineas. Oh.
Initiate skip jump.
He called it a skip jump? Terra 2 orbiting laboratory. This is his secret lab.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Shit.
You broke your skip drive, didn't you? That's our pod opened. Oh, this is actually us, okay.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not Not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Awkward. I do love the subtle, awkward humor and stuff. Remember the hope. Chairman Rockwell raises a glass to our lost brothers and sisters.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
So, some guy named Phineas has sent us to the planet to get supplies to save the rest of the colonists. It doesn't sound like this is a purely altruistic endeavor on his part, though. It sounds like maybe he has some stake in this. I guess we'll see.
Landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name?
Oh my God.
Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
You don't say. You don't say. Surprised you didn't, see the pod coming? I mean... kind of hilarious, actually. Alright, so we are on the planet, what does it say? Spacebar ×2. On the top left of the screen. What does that mean? I also have some food. Is there an inventory? Can I hit I? Yes, okay. So we've got Spacer's Choice, light ammo 0, heavy ammo 0. So heavy guns share ballistic ammo with... Okay, so this is actually kind of okay. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Jon Snow. He looks so unhappy and uncomfortable. I was just de-thawed. I'm Jon Snow. Where's Ygritte at? Is she dead, Jon Snow? I don't know why. I just find it hilarious. And energy cells. Okay. I hope there are heavy energy weapons, because I want to use both. Giant cotton balls on sticks here. Big Q-tips on the ground for everybody. The game is quite nice looking, although very different. I hear things up ahead. Do we have any kind of weapon at all? I don't think we do. Did Hawthorne not have any kind of weapon? Hey, little guy. How's it going? I've heard some people say I don't like the aesthetics of the game, but I so far quite like it. It's definitely different. Right, left control. Okay, this is just like a basic tutorial. Like, we're gonna walk around. But in any good tutorial, there are secrets that the perceptive player can find. There's an invisible wall here. I don't like invisible walls. I understand the necessity of them sometimes, but I'm not a big fan. Can I change the FOV? Ah, field of view. Yeah, like 90. Usually good for the first person. That's much more reasonable. It just felt like way too claustrophobic with that low of a FOV. So I can sneak. Okay, and it's toggle. That's good. Having to hold down is never nice. Marauder thug. This dude be dead. It's got a campfire going here. Some food cooking. How do I heal? Let me look at the keybinds real quick. Inhaler is F. So that's inhaler. I think is going to be like drugs / heals probably. Time dilation is Q. Okay, so that's like our VATS button. Our VAFS, not VATS. Okay, this all seems fine. Okay, that's all fine. Ah. When sneaking, use tall grass or other cover to hide behind enemies. Got it. Awareness screens over their heads tells you if they are unaware, suspicious, or investigating or alerted. I guess gray means unalerted. He seems unhappy with me. Whoa.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
That was a time dilation. Can I cannot attack without a melee weapon, or I just can't attack. I was trying to see if I could use my fists, but it doesn't seem I can right now. No, that's working. That's a bit of a jump. I mean, I did try to land on the ledge, but we just kind of missed it. It seemed to be an invisible wall there. So use F for inhaler. Okay. Stim pack, basically.
Hey, you, come here.
I'm gonna look around first.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Sure, let's patch this guy up. Guard Pelham.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Well, I did see a dead marauder over there. You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead. So, I know what he was doing out there. He was fighting the marauders. What about the marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I have a better idea. Give me your gun, I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
So, where am I exactly?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Okay, sure, sounds good. Thanks for the gun and everything else. Later. Right, so we got weapon management. TNL weapon safety training. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by dragging them up to the slot at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapon, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on this screen as well. So engineering takes place with the repair thing, okay. As always, we shall have our melee weapon here. That does 73 DPS. This does 100 DPS. This is just flat out better. We have 102 light rounds, 73 on the one-hander here. Cool. Look at Jon Snow. He's like, what is this gun? John, you don't have a holster there, buddy. I don't know if anybody told you, but you don't have a holster, and you just holstered your gun like a mime. Look at him, he's the smug bastard. He's all smiling like, hee, look at me, I'm a gunslinger. I holstered my weapon, ha ha. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Sorry, I had to. Give it a couple of swings here. Oh, it's quite quick. Is there a fatigue button or anything? Does not appear to be. Blocking. Okay, and if we block just right, we can stagger someone. If I hold it down, does nothing. We've got mag pick, some sauce, some bread, pre-sliced bread. I mean, if I had to, I could slice it myself. And those are explosives. If I just blow this, can I get out of here? This guy's gonna be like, what? No, you've blown the things, ah! Now how will I ever get out? Blah, blah, blah. He's probably not gonna be very happy with me for blowing up his whatever, his canisters here. That seems to be all that's in here. Can I talk to you again?
Thanks for patching me up. The Hope? Don't take this the wrong way or not.
Okay, never mind. You're useless, man.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Got him! Would you... Okay, yeah, tactical time dilation, got it. Pressing the TTD button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meters very slowly while moving in attacks. Okay, so it's just like super hot or whatever. Got it. I hit the block button. Okay, well, I tried to hit the block button. Can I dual wield? No. How much health did I lose? I lost a little chunk of health. We're still in the tutorial area after all. I have 11 medical things. I probably want to be sparing with those. I think I have to eat and stuff in here too. Okay, hacking and lockpicks. Your hacking and lockpick skill lets you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks. Bypass shunts are used to break in computer systems. Okay. If your skill is high enough to break security, you'll see how many mag picks or shunts you'll need and how long it will take. Okay, raising your skill will lower the number. Okay, got it. So this requires 2. Let's do it. Telescoping staff. Is that a 2-hander? Yeah, it is. But it does kind of shitty DPS, to be honest. Is there... Yeah, there's a condition there. So if I hit C, I can compare them. This telescoping staff is quite garbage compared to that. It's a 6.1 cell... No, 7.5 cell value. I wonder why it's higher. I hit Q, I'll get weapon parts. Okay, I don't know what the crafting system is like and how many weapon parts I'll use, if I'll just find lots of them or whatever, so I'm not going to do that quite yet. So I don't know how useful weapon parts will be, or if I'll be better off just selling that thing. I guess we'll find out later on. Okay, it's everything here. Kill the marauders. I'll default to the gun. Another guy down there.
Break you!
Are you all melee? Because if you're all melee... Ah! You're not all melee. Heal up. Okay, we're healing. Okay, so it's like maybe... It's a decent amount of my health. Oh my god, we just dismembered that guy, like, pretty hardcore. Now, we do regen our health over time, so there's no need to actually... I don't even know what I'm getting. I'm just spamming E on these guys. There's no need to really heal necessarily out of combat. Did we get some food and stuff too? Drag armor or helmets up to the equipment slots to wear them. You can also manage your armor here, break them down, inspect them, compare, tag them as jump or drop them. Okay, so we got this hibernation suit, and we've got this rebuilt mining gear. That's actually better. We'll use that. Use junk or drop your consumables. They can be used directly to gain a variety of boosts. Your medical inhaler is shown at the top of the screen. It uses adreno as fuel to heal you in an emergency and always keeps it loaded into slot 1. Increase your medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots that can hold all types of consumables, not just adreno. Each slot is mixed into every puff of the inhaler into a combined effect. Okay. So basically, once we have more medical skill, we can use various drugs. So if we eat this, it's going to give us better health regen. That's kind of cool. How do I... Oh, just F, okay. So carbohydrates give us more health generation. The fish sticks give us more base health, okay. I will use... These are all 1.25. Yeah, I'll just use some of that, and that will give us better health regen. And then we can save on our adreno usage because we don't necessarily want to be using up all of our adreno. This game is certainly does not shy away from violence, that's for sure. We literally chopped that guy into about 50 pieces. I definitely need to use the tactical time dilation better. Everything feels pretty nice so far, guys. Like this is a, I think this, well, it's Unreal Engine, but like this is it's a totally new game. It's not based on anything else. Like they had to do, you know, when I think about this stuff, they had to do all this stuff from scratch. They had to do all the movements from scratch. They had to do all that stuff was done for this game specifically. And I have to say that it does feel quite nice. The controls feel pretty good. They feel pretty natural to me, even on the default settings. I haven't had to really like mess around with anything too much here. Okay, so this is probably a point of no return. Can't go back now. No, we can. We can go back. Is this the point of no return? We might be able to get back. Can I, like, jump up and grab this? Or is that it? That's probably it. That's like, okay, you're done with the tutorial. This is the tutorial area. You can't go back there now.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Can I put this away? How do I... R, hold on R, got it.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I heard. I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
Still a moron, but I'm hoping you're a little brighter.
Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
See here the options. Do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge? I bet you could get these marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is. Coward, I'll do it myself. Let's persuade her to go with me. Do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Nice. Let's do it, boys. Yeah.
That's one down.
Just earned a fine bonus.
And stay down, kid.
Stay down, miscreant. You damn degenerates. That is a nice ship there. So this ship is going to be mine, yeah?
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Lols. Okay, let's see here. We got a light assault rifle. Oh, this is much nicer. That's much more my style. That's on 3. Very good. This uses up heavy ammo, of which we have none. Does it say how much ammo I have for this anywhere? Like when I'm looking at this? I don't think it does. I know we have 30 that came in this. Got it. I'm going to save that for whenever.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
This is the companion lady from the trailers. I'm going to talk to you in a second, but I want to explore the rest of the ship first. That's how I roll, you know? This goes outside.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
All right, you take care, Lieutenant Mercer. Thanks for being a bro and waiving our fees, you know? All right, we're going to go back inside. Cool, so we got off without any issues. This is now our ship. It was the smuggler's ship.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
I scared the shit out of myself because I thought that shot was like a turret or something. I thought I went around a corner and a turret was shooting at me, but it was my own gun. I just... Oh my god, that's pathetic.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
What is this? Toss ball stick. We got some weapons. It sounds like they're a shotgun or something over there. Oh, there's a bed asleep here. There's a bed here that we can sleep in. Allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons, just like in Fallout 4 and other similar games. All right, so on each screen, first select the weapon or armor item that you want to work on, then choose what you want to do with it. Repair, break it, modify it, etc. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and repair this and see how much damage it does after I repair it. It's still worse than my other one. That's kind of a bummer, actually. Okay, well, you know, lesson learned, I guess. Oh, okay, right, because it does high damage. Gotcha. So this I can't mouse over it because I'll go off it, but under damage it says 58. So the Sentry Saber does 36 damage, but it's much faster. This is two-handed, it does more damage per hit, but it is a lot slower. Let me look at this. Versus... So far, the fast has been a lot better. Is there a crate I can use around here somewhere to, like, store my stuff? Assuming there probably is. Let's go upstairs real quick here.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
Keeps calling me a marauder.
Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder.
Algae food, huh? Saltuna fillets. Gourmet. This stuff all just decoration. Yeah, it's all decoration. We can't use any of it. It all looks like really old and nasty. Like we probably wouldn't want to eat it. You can't slide down it. That makes me very sad. Right. So there's stuff over here. Is this like ship upgrades?
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
Character respec. Oh, this is great. So if we make mistakes, it's cool. We can spend some respec. It'll have a cost each time. Okay, cool. No. Oh, whoops. Thank God I was hitting... I didn't have enough because I would have accidentally done it. Yeah, so no, we're good. We're going to leave that for now. It's like the entire point of this level is that respec thing. Cool, that's good to know. We can respec if we want to. We're not stuck with our character. If we make mistakes, we can learn and grow and try things. And if it sucks, then we just spend some bits to get it back. Not too punishing. I did not mean to do that. I keep hitting my click on accident. Sorry, guys. So I've got multiple of these. This one's 100%. This one is 100%. I think what we're going to do is break down some of these. Like, hold on, do I have to unequip it first? I think I do. I guess I can't really change stuff here. This one is 100%, right? Yeah, this one is 100%. That is also 100%. I don't think I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to break it down. Yeah, so you can't... it's really annoying. You can't break them down if they're in there. And how do I take it out? Oh, you hold shift. Okay, gotcha. You hold shift. I see. Now, it is kind of nice because you can't break down stuff that's in here, which means you can't screw up and accidentally break something down you wouldn't want to. I don't want to break down my shotgun. I think I'm going to keep that because it uses light ammo and it's a shotgun. So, uses the same ammo as this. And it probably does way more damage overall. So, that's probably good to keep that. Let's put our 100% one in here. We'll probably break these down. All these things. So we have stuff to repair later on. Plus one will have more inventory space. So let's go ahead and break down these. Okay, I don't think there's any benefit to breaking them down here versus somewhere else. Okay, so we spent like a lot of repair parts to repair these. Like, they cost quite a bit. So my question is, if I repair this, does it change the DPS of it, or is it just the same? Is it just condition just affects if it's usable or not? I guess we'll see. Okay. Oh yes. Condition definitely affects the DPS. It was doing 28, now it's doing 173. So just like in New Vegas, your weapon's condition has a big effect on your damage. So this is pretty damn cool. This is going to be our close range option. This will be our long range option. That feels pretty good. The shooting feels pretty good. This thing, I think we're probably just gonna, I don't know. We'll keep it honest for now, but we're probably gonna get rid of it. All right. So obviously the game wants us to go over here. I guess this is our locker we can use. Can I transfer? I guess I can't. The game obviously wants us to go over here and talk to the red person. So I guess we'll do that.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
And what are you going to do? Self-destruct?
Jetstream procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I like how her eyes are all wide. You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry, AI.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
And I doubt we'll find a part like that just sitting in the garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
You are thirsty and you need a drink. In supernova difficulty, you must drink every few hours, prevent dehydration. Right, consuming a non-alcoholic drink will clear your thirst and prevent dehydration for a few hours. You will get worse over time, and you reduce your stats. Got it. And we've got a level up, too. So let's see. Leveling up increases your health points, give you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling, and you'll be an upper mage in no time. Okay, got it. Okay, so skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill improves all your skills in that group up to 50. After 50, you have to add points directly to that skill. So getting to the upper echelons of a skill, the best parts of it are more costly than getting to the mid-level of the skill. That makes sense. You can be a master of none and get everything pretty easily, but if you want to specialize in stuff, you have to add points directly to a skill. Okay, gotcha. It's just like Fallout. John, you don't look so good. You look like you maybe need a drink or something. I don't know. So we got 10 points to add. I think that just going for... Because combat seems pretty tame so far. Maybe I'll regret that, but it seems pretty tame so far. I think maybe going for... We should try to go for some... Like if I do a point into stealth, I can get hacking. So having the ability to sell goods at a vending machine is pretty nice. I think I like that. Putting a bunch into here would be kind of nice. I can lie, persuade, etc. Putting some into like 5 into ranged would get me up quite a bit as far as this goes, but we're already at the first threshold there. Unlocks. Oh, okay, so that's why I couldn't power attack before, is because I didn't have enough points. If I put 2 points into here, I'll be like at least somewhat proficient in melee. And then the rest, I suppose I can put into dialogue. That works for me for now. We'll put some more into dialogue too. Medical is probably good. They're all probably good, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. Skills, perks. Oh, wait, back. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this. Doing this charge up during a standard attack will prepare a strong sweep attack that can hit multiple enemies in front of you and is hard to avoid. Okay. You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. A combat dialogue. Okay. Perks. Selecting perks. You get a new perk every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Okay, got it. So... this is tier 1. If I want to get to tier 2, I have to spend 5 points into here, but in no special order. Okay, it's going to take a while. So 50% base health, that's good. More time dilation meter. Lone wolf. We can do a lot more damage when we're solo. More walk speed, more sprint speed, less weapon durability loss, better companion crit chance, more armor rating. I don't know how much 5 armor actually is. Oh, this is kind of cool. So if I find myself needing ammo, look at John. He's like what is this thing? It's a gun? I've always used a sword. I'm sorry. I just think it's really funny that we made Jon Snow. More carrying capacity is good. But anyways, this is cool because it allows us to get more ammo on vendors, which is always a problem if you like a very certain type of weapon. Like if I only like using my heavy weapon and I can't find ammo for it. The facial expressions he makes are just freaking hilarious. I'm sorry. I keep seeing him grinning and doing stupid stuff in the background. Well, this would be nice, except I can't fast travel except to my... Actually, fast traveling back to my ship while encumbered, that is kind of an awesome thing. So if I fast travel back to my ship when I'm encumbered... I can literally just like store stuff in a container somewhere, probably just like store it there and then go back and pick it all up and basically use this perk, which is kind of like Civi intervention, right? From Morrowind or whatever. And it'll take me to the nearest temple, at which point I can drop all my stuff off and I'll be good to go. I like it. I might get that actually. More EXP from companion kills. Ooh. So, 20% vendor prices. I don't know how much I'll need the money, though. I don't know if I want to play like a lone wolf character or not yet, though. Because the companions seem quite interesting. I think I'm actually going to go with this just so that I can dump everything into a container, then pick it up and fast travel when I'm encumbered. I kind of like this. So, there aren't like multiple levels of this, are there? Like, do I need to get... like, I don't know what this means. Like, is it like I can only get some over encumberdness, like only 100 pounds over encumbered, or like 1,000 pounds? Or does it matter? I don't know. Whatever, man. We can always change it later. It's fine. Okay, cool. So we got that one. So it's just you just get it. Period. We are thirsty. We have reputation with all these various people. We are a stranger in a strange land. We have to find a power regulator. And that's all there is to it.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
Right, we're stuck here until we get a power regulator. Is what she's saying. Can I not store stuff here? I'm very much a hoarder, and I want to...
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
I want to be able to store stuff in case I want it later. Can I just drop things? Like, what if I do this? Can I just... I can add to junk. Does that, like... I don't know what that does. This is... So, okay, so this is our... I'm probably just going to get rid of the pistol. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but probably. So since I'm a captain now, do I have captain's quarters?
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay, got it. We have to go outside and do stuff if we want to... We have to go get the power regulator, which is going to make us explore this whole planet, probably. Which is going to introduce us to the various stuff. What are you doing out here, man? You like those rocks there? Hmm? You like them? Just stay away from my ship, okay? Alright guys, well I think that is a good place to stop for this episode, but we certainly... Damn, that's pretty. We certainly will be doing more in the next episode, going into the town over here and seeing what's what. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.